So what could be quite a big shock financially
Yeah,
can become a bit of a less of a shock if
Absolutely
you work
right.
with your customer base and work out who's going to have to pay these
absolutely
fees.
right.
Hello and welcome to Origin Story, the primary packaging podcast. In this episode, we're going to talk about a particularly hot topic in the packaging world, that of extended producer responsibility, or EPR. Joining me today is Imad, our head of operations. Imad, good to see you.
Likewise. Hi, Steve.
So, EPR, what's it all about?
So, as you've said, EPR stands for Extended Producer's Responsibility. It is a regulatory regime that basically makes producers fully responsible for their post-consumer product. The scheme was launched on the 1st of January this year. It is administered and managed by PAC UK, which is an off-branch of DEFRA, the Environment Agency.
So being quite a big deal for the packaging industry, what are Origin doing about EPR?
That's a really good question. I think from our experience, we've known about EPR for a period of time. Unfortunately, the message about EPR has been poorly communicated. There's been a lot of uncertainty and a lot of change in position, if you like. So since it was officially announced on the 1st of January, i.e. for the last 5 months, we have been having deep discussions with our customers and our suppliers. As you can imagine, EPR will impact upstream and downstream supply chain activities. So we've been speaking to customers to understand their position, their business size, their activity, and so on and so forth. Unfortunately, what we've discovered is that many of our customers and suppliers alike know nothing about EPR. So it's been a journey of directing people, informing them, and obviously you can imagine if people don't know anything about EPR, their natural position is to push back.
Sure, yeah.
And we've been basically having to sort of guide them through that learning journey, put them sort of in touch with SMEs where they can get consultations to understand it, direct them to government websites, articles on Google, and so on and so forth. So it's been a difficult one, but I think we're making progress. There's still a lot to do, but it's an ongoing activity.
Fabulous. Well, I'm glad that we're helping. It's that's what we're there to help our customers.
Absolutely right.
It is
absolutely right.
a massive, massive thing. It is a massive change for the industry.
It is a highly, highly complicated activity. And as you say, our best position is to really sort of work with our customers, trying to put them on the right path.
Absolutely. So imagine a situation where I am a brand owner and I have to buy packaging because I want to put my product into it. What do I need to consider about EPR and how it might affect me?
Okay, so I think first and foremost, we need to understand who does EPR apply, basically. So as per the regulation, you've got two types of companies. You've got small and large producers. A small producer is a company that has an annual turnover of £1 million and handles 25 tons of waste per year. A small producer is obligated to report their packaging data once every year,
right,
but they are not obligated to pay the local authority or the EPR fees.
Right, okay, that's quite a distinction, yeah.
On the other hand, a large producer is that a company that has a turnover of £2 million or more per year, handles 50 tons of packaging waste or more per year. They need to report their data twice per year.
Okay.
And they also are obligated to pay the local authority fees.
Right. So suddenly money's coming involved now.
Absolutely right. Now, there's been a bit of confusion in terms of who's obligated and who pays and what have you. So you have to get your head around that if you are a manufacturer, a producer in the UK, automatically you're obligated to pay that charge. But then what happens as a manufacturer, you've got your own customers. You might decide that you want to pass that charge on to your customers.
Sure.
And their customers, or i.e. your customers, will pass them on to their customers and so on and so forth. It's a bit like VAT. It's a tax.
Right, okay, with you.
Okay?
Yeah.
So it's just pushing it further down the line effectively. So with that, once you establish the size of your organization, if you meet the thresholds, you then need to get yourself registered on the government website. Once you're registered, you have two choices. You can report the data directly by yourself, or you can partner with a scheme administrator who they can help you with gathering the data and reporting it on the website. Once you've registered, you report your data. I think there are lots of considerations to have. One is that the accuracy of your data.
Yeah.
That's absolutely critical because the charges that are applied are based on tons of waste.
Right.
And those tonnages, they are calculated based on the individual item weight.
Okay.
All right?
Yeah.
So you're not expected to basically go away and take the weight of every single product, but you need to present DEFRA, if you are audited, a reasonable evidence that you've taken a sample of your product range effectively as to how you've arrived at the total tonnage that you've reported.
Mm-hmm.
You need to, depending on what you do, whether you export, whether you sell to distributors, whether you sell to other packer fillers or brand owners, you need to be in touch with your customers to understand their position.
Yep.
And if you establish they are obligated, i.e. they meet the thresholds and their business activities obligate them, then you don't pay the charge. You just simply exclude the items that you sell to them from your data.
Okay.
And then they will pick up the charge and they will process it to PAC UK.
So what could be quite a big shock financially can become a bit of a less of a shock if you work with your customer base and work out who's going to have to pay these
Absolutely
fees.
right. And vice versa, also with your suppliers, i.e. if you are buying products from a UK manufacturer who pays the EPR charge and commercially may choose to pass that charge on to you, if you tell them X amount of products you have bought off them but sold it to an obligated company, they will also exclude it from their data and therefore will not forward charge you the EPR costs.
Right. So this is quite a big change, isn't it, to supply chains?
It's a huge change. The what I said earlier is that it's a shame that it's been under-communicated. I think there could have been maybe more consultations with companies that are likely to be affected. Mm-hmm. And one final thing that I would say is that this is just the beginning. EPR was launched officially on the 1st of January. It's going to evolve. There's going to be more requirement in terms of the type of data that you're reporting, even the assessment of your product. How recyclable is it? Yeah. So make sure that you are keeping up to speed with the changes on the regulations.
No, thank you. That's a really good insight. But a lot to go on. A lot going on. A lot to consider and digest. And quite a big decision for some companies, probably all the way up to board level. It's not just a person's job, I would say.
You said it. I mean, it has a big financial implication for some companies. And of course, it's in the interest of everyone because it will hit the bottom line, wouldn't it?
Yeah, absolutely.
So there's a lot of interest. And again, really, do not underestimate it. A lot of businesses, they cannot justify really employing a full-time person to just manage EPRPs. You could pay a fee to consult someone who could help you with the EPR kind of complications, if you like.
Yeah, sure. I think it sounds like getting it right the first time is going to reduce a lot of pain potentially in the future.
We are on a journey. I don't think we are expected to get it right from the first time, but at least be prepared. Yeah.
No, fabulous. Thank you. So what is Origin doing for its customers to help them through EPR?
One thing that I didn't say, obviously different material types will attract different EPR costs. Mm-hmm. So things like a glass, plastic, metal, paper. Those charges are not finalized yet by PAC UK or DEFRA. They will be finalized and confirmed and announced in June this year. So Origin, working with our customers, we can identify the suitable packaging for their products. We can, if there isn't a product in existence, we can work with the customer to possibly develop lighter type materials. We can consider basically materials that has a percentage of what they call a post-consumer recycled content, or even 100%, a product that is made from 100% post-consumer recycled content. What I've come to know in the last couple of weeks that the government is looking to introduce a traffic light system. So the more recyclable your product is, they're gonna offset some of that against the charges that you pay.
Right.
So we can work with our customers to assess their existing packaging, and we can propose alternative packaging, or we can even develop new packaging types that would ultimately reduce their financial application for EPR.
Wow, that sounds fantastic. Sounds exactly what a primary packaging company should be doing. So I'm glad that we're doing it.
One thing that I would say, obviously, Origin celebrated their 60th anniversary last year. So we've, between us, I think, as a team, we have over 100 years of packaging experience. We've got the ability not only to just offer product, we can work with customers from concept to product development and product introduction.
Yeah, this is very true. So, yes, change is coming, more coming down the track even after that. So it's not just let's solve a problem today.
Watch
lots of other problems.
It's not going to go away.
No, it's not. No. It's going to get harder, and that's why we're here to support
absolutely.
Customers.
Give us a call. Just if you're not sure, just give us a call. We'll review it with you. We'll give you whatever we can advise you on. We're not claiming to be the experts in the field, but we've done enough research to at least put you in the right direction.
Thank you, Imad. That's been really helpful, and I hope our customers find it the same.
Appreciate it. Thank you, Steve.
If you'd like to know more about EPR, we would really recommend you visit the PAC UK website. Just search PAC UK in whichever search engine you use, and you'll come across it. If you want Origin to become your packaging right hand, visit our website at originltd.com and keep an eye on both our YouTube channel and our LinkedIn feed for more episodes of Origin Story, the primary packaging podcast.